tell what's wrong with it. And then for dairy, you have cheese. I have recently discovered that you can use it for diseases and stuff like that, and even rabbits. People are into farming rabbits. Maybe the mother has died. We can use the milk for that. There are other alternative to use this. Not only that to goat farming, but to other animals. People are into cows, pigs, and etc.
Cool. I think there's a world where you commercialize your AI technology, because I don't think it should just be for use for the resale of the goat, right? But rather leveraging it and using it for other farmers or other AI technology companies, and selling that to them as well.
Yes, I have mentioned that to the other judge, that we'll be using, we'll be giving out the information through workshops that will be priced 1,000 participants, since we're still on the ideation phase.
Okay, thank you. Cool.
Good morning, everyone. And they say we must first test it. Okay, it's testing. Okay. Morning, everyone. I'm Brodwin Maloli. I would like to represent my brand that we have started. It's called Raw Gene Pet Supplies and Distribution. So what we do is we sell a frozen pet food for cats and dogs. So it's a more natural product for what they would have had if they had to hunt for themselves. So finding problems with store-bought kibble with our own dogs and our own pets. Our dogs actually had a lot of allergies, scratchiness, and irritated skin, digestive problems. So the problems that we have been looking at is store-bought kibble is often heavily processed and includes artificial additives, preservatives, fillers, e.g. examples like corn, soy, low-quality proteins. These ingredients can lead to nutritional imbalances, causing issues like obesity, allergies, or poor coat quality in pets. Many commercial pet foods contain artificial flavors and chemicals that may contribute to long-term health problems like kidney disease, diabetes. Additionally, the high carbohydrate content in kibble and negatively affect the pet's metabolism. So these are our products that we have currently that we are selling. We don't produce it. We buy it from a reputable manufacturer in Johannesburg. They package it and we sell it. Our solutions to the problems, our solutions to solving the problems is as follows. Store-bought kibble is Your natural frozen pet food provides a diet rich in essential nutrients, closely mimicking what pets would consume in the wild. It's free from fillers and artificial ingredients, ensuring optimal health and vitality. A natural raw diet eliminates harmful chemicals and provides species-appropriate nutrition. It supports better digestion, stronger immune system, and reduces the risk of chronic illness. We are currently looking at impacting 8% of the Free State population that own dogs. So we did a survey on about 10,000 households. that own dogs. So we are looking at impacting 8% of that. We are looking at 350 households, basically, starting off with the.
What is your ask? Because you said you don't make or produce, you buy and resell. So what is your ask?
Yes, sir. We buy and resell. So our ask is to increase our distribution. So we cannot, we need to increase our distribution, say, further into the Free State. Our product cannot drive for more than 3 or 4 hours unfrozen. So I can transport it currently with a cooler box to the nearest place about, say, 150 kilos from me. That's about a 2-hour drive. But further than that, I need a refrigerated vehicle that we need to buy. Our ask is 100,000, because we are looking at buying in consignment stock, and then getting, we are looking into also feeding our salaries, our expenses of the business currently, with traveling and transportation of our stock.
So then if that's the case, what's your competitive advantage? Why can't I go to the actual producer and getting that straight and cut out the middleman? I'm assuming you add a markup, correct?
Yes, I do add a markup. So our markup is added on a distributional markup for South Africa. I am currently selling it in Bloemfontein, but sorry, can you just rephrase the question again?
It's okay, I've got my answer, thank you.
All right.
How much have you made?
How much
with
have
the
we
reselling? Yeah.
With the reselling, last year we were looking at 123,000 annually. This year we're looking at 167.
Is anyone not ready? Hello, everybody. My name is Menzim Konza. I'm the founder and the Chief Innovation Officer at Words in My Mouth Poetry. The question I have for you today, what do music, film, gaming, and my grandmother have in common? We are here seeking an 800K production, sales, IP, and legal for bookkeeping for our business called Words in My Mouth Poetry. So the question I pose today is that why do poets die poor? They do not have an access to market. So we have been cultivating, creating a culture where education, stage training, competitions, community building, and access to market and the promotion of poetry, using workshops, open mics, slam leagues, just to name a few. So there are 2 steps to a poet. They go out on stage, they publish a book, and that's it. So we were tired of this thing called stagnancy, which has now led us into the next revolution, tokenization, decentralized app, our own poem coin, and our non-fungible tokens that will lead us into the next industrial revolution, expressing VR and basically using tokens to trade and using fractional tokenizations, whereas you can buy a piece of a poem. The impact of this is skills transfer, digital jobs creating, and lastly, preservation of our African languages and the entry into documenting African literature. Our feasibility is in 2 stages. Our first stage is the operational, which is what we've been doing so long. But now we want to elevate that into technology, which will bring in more revenue feasibility. memberships, NFT sales, advertising. Because as we know, content is king, and the camera guys will tell you everything about that. So right now, we are looking at these current projections as and when we get the 800K. So our business model predominantly is based remotely. So we are hoping to upscale that because we don't really spend much on customer acquisition. Needless to say, we actually have a cult following. So even when our events are canceled, people get really, really mad. Just going back into my grandmother had access to a market, which was me. And the trade that we both had was that in order for a story, I would actually go to bed early. Technology is only a means to tell good stories. One more thing. Look at the landscape of your mind and the landscape of your heart, because that's where poetry lives.
Thanks for that. I just want to check, have you done any market research in terms of like also validating the need for this solution?
To be quite honest, no. But however, I've done a lot of market research within the NFT space. So we are hoping that the NFT space could actually pivot into them buying poetry using cryptocurrencies.
Cool. Have you sold anything yet? Has there been any sales from this?
With the NFT market, not yet, because I actually started last week, so the content is up there, but we're actually looking to start making sales. And we actually opened up a Twitter account because that's where most transactions actually happen. So we are on that path. So hence why I said exploring, because we just started the process.
Cool. And that will be your only means of revenue?
No, through the workshops, open mics, slam leagues, we actually have people who pay for our gate takings, and we also have a school program that we're actually doing in 2025. That's actually how we gain income for the business.
Just take me through at high level the profitability of your current operations, not now the pivoting, your current operations.
Honestly, right now we are not actually making much of it. So what we're doing now is, for the past 3 years, actually we've been showcasing, going to festivals, Bushfire, just to name a few, Inipos, just to showcase who we are, so that we can actually build brand trust, because that's what we feel is important. And then subsequent to that, we are hoping to upscale it from there.
So there's no targets, it's more now awareness. You're at the awareness phase.
I'm at that awareness phase and expansion phase.
And now the ask is to do what? To pivot before establishing yourself in the initial phase?
Yes.
Thank you.
We want to gain entry early into the market. Thank you. Thank you.
back to the ask and then break it down because you just passed it. Yeah. Can you please break it down for us?
Okay, so the idea over the 3 hours, I just want to also make that we've been busy with the technology for the last 3 years, and we currently have around 2.4 million of deferred salaries. So for the next 3 years, coming to next year, last year, we all want to come in full-time, bring in the necessary engineers and capacity resource that we need in order to ensure that we have a market-ready product. In the next few weeks, we are moving to a warehouse where we are starting with, we are currently at TR level 6, and we are going to continue with activity to reach us to TR level 8, and these are expertise that we need in-house to ensure to do that. Fortunately, expertise are very expensive to keep, and that is reality, and to us, it's either a do or die.
So, if I heard you correctly, you're almost one stage away from going to market, because that's at 9, correct?
Precisely, and you've seen, and I'm saying this with due humility, you saw the expertise of the team. One team member is a PhD student, mechatronics PhD student, and then the market is right overseas, and my responsibility, I need to keep them, and we're almost a step closer to our target goal. And if you know the story of the Jew, you will know why this is very important to us, and that's why we're not backing down at the moment.
Okay, and last one, just tell me about the ownership. You said you guys own the IP. Tell me about the ownership breakdown or the makeup of the ownership. Is it 100% owned by you, or?
We own the company, yeah, and the IP is owned by Megatech Juice Solutions.
So is it distributed? I'm talking about the ownership between you and your team.
The co-founders, the other
equally split?
Yeah, no, sorry, I'm 52% and the other one is split between themselves.
Thank you.
Cool.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kusho Muklala. I'm actually based in Gauteng. I'm not going to take long here. My first gratitude is to thank First for Women to start funding Nana Care to ensure that it is registered for its patent. Thank you so much. Now let's start with the business. Nana Care is a system that will actually assist little children, our babies. It is not mainly focused on the parents. Now, if you can see, they are the depositors, or let me say the parents are sending money to the parents. And this money is introduced otherwise. Let me say I am a father, and then I send money to the mother. The mother uses this money in her own ways, but the basic needs of the child are not taken care of. So now, with this system as well, if you can check, SASSA is also giving out money. Foster care, child support grant, and we also have some other people such as your maintenance. The money is actually given to the child. But how is it used? Does it benefit the child or otherwise? Now Nana K came up with a solution to say that we are creating a system that will cater for the children's basic needs. How? We have the account, of which now we are going to be depositing this money into this account. It will split. This is where the First for Women came up with to say that here, if now someone is going to deposit this money into this account, we are going to offer the insurance in a case whereby the parent is no longer going to be employed or they have no money. We as the First for Women, we are going to be the one taking care of the child. From where? From this insurance that has been paid all over along. So now here, look here, we have the maintenance, we have child support grant, but how is this money used? Does it benefit the child? No. You're sending out the money, but the money is not used to benefit the child. It is so hurtful as a parent to see your child suffering even at school, but nothing is happening. No one is coming up with a solution. We have come up with a solution. You deposit the money will only be used to cater for the child's needs according to age and growth. So if now you are going to buy anything from the stores which are registered with us, now we have Clicks. Clicks is our one partner that we actually have. Everything has already been set up. We have the system, it is already up now. We are now actually taking up all the basic needs of the child according to how Clicks has categorized them. We put them in the system. So you will not buy something of which is of 3-year child with an account of a 3-month child. The account will only be used according to the growth and the age of the child.
Thanks for that. Is this only like in partnership with Clicks only? Because
No. All right. Is
it only like catering for Clicks products only? Because I'm from the townships, sometimes you really won't have to use your card to purchase something. You might need to withdraw the money and just go buy vegetables, which I think a child also like around 5-year-old or 6-year-old might need something from a street vendor. Was that also considered?
Remember with Clicks is the store that has a lot of child basic needs. This is the store that we firstly approached to say that we need the categories and the basic stuff of the child. So we put them on the system. We put them for trial. And the company that is actually developing this system, it is called Cutting System. That is the company that is developing the system. And the tester of the system is the company called Insure IT. So far, we have paid the system actually out of my pocket. I've paid for the system to be developed. But with your First Fair Women, after they came up with an amount of 25,000 to say that now you can register the patent for the product, that's where we realized something with the name NanaCare. A red flag came from the CIPCs to say that the name has already been registered, meaning with the system that we have already started now built, it is now going to be scratched off because the name has been taken by someone else. I don't know if you understand. Any question? You're good.
Good, thank you.
Perfect.
They say you can't cover Absa. We can cover Absa. Forward, like this. So. Absa must show. Don't worry.
My check 1 2 1 2. All right. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Emmanuel Tepomledi, and I'm the founder of BMO Bees. Did you know, just this year alone, there's been a significant rise of severe flu cases in South Africa? And in addition to that, the Department of Health have reported shortages of flu medication when they have been in high demand, making us revert to natural methods of self-healing. But ladies and gentlemen, I've had the pleasure of working with one of nature's caretakers, the honeybee, which produces a product that improves the immune system, rich in nutrients, and reduces inflammation, and is a cough suppressant. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you honey on the go, a natural product that is unprocessed and is versatile in its usage. It's portable, as you can see, and it's ideal for on-the-go consumption, and it's definitely cute and dope. The honey prices are affordable to the customer's convenience. So who are we targeting? We are targeting the health-conscious consumer, health institutions, work environments, and tea and coffee shops. Our marketing will be done through social media ads, markets, and our distribution channels will be through online retail shops and direct deliveries. Our predicted sales and costs, currently we have 4 hives, which are still in process of building. They're gonna produce around 72 kgs of honey, and it will give us a unit of 720 sachets, which will roughly give us 21,600. And our costs in building the company, packaging, marketing, branding, as you can see, harvesting material, and our projected revenue with a serviceable, obtainable market of 67,000 people will give us roughly about, in a year, if production is going good and perfect, will give us around 2 million to 3 million in a year. And then in the third year, with an increase of the population around Bloemfontein, we'll get still 2 to 4 million a year. Our asking price is 59,000, which we're gonna use to buy a sachet filler machine, more equipment, a laptop, 10 bee bunkers, and a honey extractor. About us, BMO Bees is your trusted bee farming source. We are based in Bloemfontein. We specialize in premium honey production and bee removal services. Thank you.
Thank you. What's your value proposition? Why should I buy your honey instead of like existing honey that's out there?
My value proposition is that my honey is targeted specifically also for health. It's more accessible, and according to the honey prices in South Africa, it's affordable. And that's why we work on convenience, so that you can get honey anytime. And yes, you wouldn't have to go to the shop. You just order, like I said, online distribution channels, so it's easily accessible as well. So that's what makes us different from other bee or honey producers. Thank you.
Do you own a farm or do you rent?
I'd say we own a plot.
Is there potential for growth there? Because I'm just looking at the scalability.
Yes, we are operating on a 4.2 hectare, so we can accommodate at least 1,000 hives.
And sorry, you said you got 4 hives at this current moment?
Yes.
Okay, no, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let me employ myself.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Claudia, and I present to you Heatricity, turning heat into electricity. So we all live in South Africa, and we've all struggled with load shedding. Right now, we might not experience it, but there's something called load reduction, and they are increasing the amount of electricity. So we went into doing market research, and we saw that the lack of energy, clean energy, and the lack of electricity is a problem. It has caused problems in manufacturing, job losses, smoke inhalations, open fires that essentially end up to people ending up in the hospital with fire injuries. So the solution was, after we did market research, the solution was using the seeback effect and creating a thermoelectric generator. So this is a solid state device that uses heat waste and turns it into electricity, right? So we offer clean energy, we reduce smoke inhalations, fire injuries to off-grid communities. When I say off-grid communities, how we're going to offer them this biomass stove is by selling, if we sell one, we give one back to the community. Right? The impact is projected economic impact and social impact. Although thermoelectric generators are new in South Africa, there is no current market for thermoelectric generators. It is less maintenance because China has already won. So they have the market there. The research that has been done in China has showed that it is less maintenance and it's, the production costs are also low. So the social impact in this aspect is that we plan on hiring college graduates, right? Engineering college graduates, because they are the youth that are left behind. They have these skills that they have nowhere to put. So we will hire engineers that will teach these engineering students more skills, upskilling them in their degrees, in their certificates. So, and then in terms of feasibility, I'm going to talk about the challenges first because we need to be realistic when it comes to this thing. Thermoelectric generation is not a new thing. However, it's not available in South Africa. So many potential customers will be opposed to this because they do not know what this is. And this is where the marketing strategy will come handy because now we need to sell it as something that is usable, that is reliable, that will be there for long-term use. And then obviously the feasibility is the market demand and technology and design. It's something new, it's something like, oh, I have this. Nobody else has it. I have a business model here. So everything here you can see here is how we plan on making revenue streams, the cost structure. I'm not gonna go through all of it because it is quite lengthy and we do not have a lot of time, so judges, please peruse this. I will come back to it. And then when it comes to financials, I've made a cost breakdown. Some of these things are not available in South Africa, so we have to export it. Thus, we are still in the prototype phase. And everything here to make this biomass stove all totals to 1,138.52 cents. Our ask is merely 70,000 rand for salaries to employ a head engineer and other engineers from these colleges who will then make this prototype. Thank you.
Presentation, you mentioned the concept of buy one and give one to the community. Can you please, on your presentation, you mentioned a concept of buying one and give one to the community. Can you please break that down for me?
So basically, let's take me and you. Say you are middle income, upper income. So if I sell one stove to you, I'm going to give back one to a community that is in need, right? There are communities out there who do not have access to electricity. They're using open fires to cook, open fires to warm themselves up. So if you buy one, we give back to the community. That is the concept of that.
Cool, thank you. How much waste do you require to...
Heat waste?
Yes.
Not a lot. We could use, like, for example, say, I don't know how to quantify heat waste, but we don't need a lot. So just a stack of ashes,
okay.
Literally that's all you need.
And then how much power does that give you?
Electricity. Yeah. For a full day. You can conduct electricity for a full day using that heat waste.
Okay, cool. With your cost, right, your breakdown, is that realistic considering that you'd have to, you said
to
export?
Yes. I am a specialist, well, I studied international trade, so I did my due diligence when it comes to exporting.
On my side, thank you for the presentation. So I'm assuming you're not operational yet, right?
No, we're still in the prototype phase because it is quite new. There is no current market. There's no one who's venturing into thermoelectric generation in South Africa or Africa.
And the IP, where does this lie and with whom?
With me.
Okay,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wait, and I also don't want to sound like a terrible person.
It's fine.
But I just want to understand the buy one, give one to the community. Like, how is that covered? Wouldn't that affect your profits? And
No. So basically what we're doing is we're going to be hiring people from those communities, right? So obviously our cost for the stove itself, oh, sorry.
Can begin. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bradley Tabomputi, and I'm here to present my innovative venture, Kasi Cuts and Braids. So Kasi Cuts and Braids is an innovative hair salon, hair care services that we are targeting South African townships. So the problem that we are solving is the lack of affordable high-quality services in townships, the inconsistent customer service quality, and the limited access due to location, as well as the economic challenges and unemployment. The solution that we are providing is affordable luxury experience, consistent and professional service, strategic location, as well as development and job creation. Now, the impacts that we are going to have on the South African townships is youth employment, skill development and certification for stylists, as well as community upliftment in the townships that we will be operating. According to the National Treasury 2023, our serviceable obtainable market is about 580K. So provided that that is the scenario, and each and every single visit, that an average visit that are going to pay 70 rand from the customers, that's going to give us a revenue of 40.6 million rand for the first year that we enter the market. And according to Model Intelligence, the South African hair, beauty and personal care in 2024 is worth $500 million, growing at a 6.18 compound annual growth rate. So meaning that using that CAPG in the first year and we'll be growing at a 6.18%, meaning that in the fifth year we'll be making a revenue of 51.5 million. Now, the estimated initial investment, which is our cost breakdown, in order for us to penetrate the market, to secure the equipment, salon setup, salaries, operational, all of it in total is going to amount to 1.2 million rands. And our competition is Legendary Barber, Sobeyi, Perfect 10, and Connie's Magic Hair Studio. And the team that will be operating at Kasi Cuts and Braids is myself, Marvin Dula, who's a marketing strategist, Ayanda Mfanyulu, who's a salon executive manager, as well as Kevin, who's the sales specialist. Our call to action is that we are asking for 1.2 million rands, as well as coaching and mentorship, and as well to be part of the Emerging 30. Thank you so much.
Are you currently in operation? Please go to your financial slides where you spoke about your projections. Did you say you're forecasting 50 million? Did I hear you correctly in the first year?
No, not in the first year, 40.6 million.
In the first year?
This is provided that when we've secured all the South African stores in all of the South African townships. So it doesn't mean in one specific township. It means across the whole South African townships. And when we have stores there, we're going to have to secure 4.6 million.
Do you know why your industry is so saturated? There's very little to almost no barriers to entry. So what competitive advantage will make me choose Kasi versus Sobe and Legends Barber, who've already won market share, especially considering that those people you're saying are competitors don't operate in the township area?
Yes, so that is our niche. So what we are operating, our niche is people in townships. So basically what we want to do is that we are going to put our stores or our salons inside the townships. We'll be operating there, servicing the people in township, making it easier for them to access the salons. Because I come from Alex, and it's hard for us to access quality services. So seeing that, and I've experienced it myself, I know the fact that this will be a thing that will be, that will be used in the townships. Because our niche is townships people. We don't operate in malls like legendary barbers. We operate straight in the townships and uplifting our communities as well as developing them.
Thank you.
I'm just actually going to deep dive on that. How many townships are we talking about?
We're talking about 8 townships across South Africa.
8?
Okay, we're taking a 5-minute break, ne? Next up, KZN, I need you at my table. You will be doing the presenting from this session until you are all done. All 5 of you. KZN.
KZN is tough.
Leadership.
Why don't you give the sachet?
I got everything is mine.
Oh, yeah, sell it. How much is the bags?
30 bucks. That's why I said affordable 32.
Can we ask the
I'm not
people
saying
to
buy one,
buy?
get one free in a literal sense.
Can we ask the people to buy it because we
Eh.
are here for?
I can call a market day.
You can network.
Yeah.
Part of network.
Who are my institutions?
Now it's going to look like a governor. No, go to them and like my tea. I'm saying, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for everybody to sit down, and then I'll start. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kululego Sibego. I am the founding CEO of James Farming. That is an agricultural enterprise that sits on 360 hectares of fully owned land in Amsterdam, Mpumalanga. Oh. All right, Mr. Panzi. Hello. All right. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kululego Sibego. I am the founding CEO of James Farming, which is a private agricultural enterprise that sits on approximately 260 hectares of fully owned land in Amsterdam, Mpumalanga. We are to specialize in the cultivation of high-quality crops and vegetables using sustainable agricultural practices to tackle food insecurity, economic growth, and also sponsor environmental sustainability. The South African agricultural market, valued at 430 billion, has shown a significant increase of 5.5%, directly impacted by the rising demand for high-quality crops and vegetables from 2022 to 2023. So we are strategically positioned to tap into this market with our scalable and sustainable agricultural practice. South African agricultural sector faces significant challenges when it comes to food insecurity, unsustainable farming practices, and a lot of other challenges. We put ourselves in a position where we want to address these issues by cultivating high quality crops and vegetables and selling them at market prices that are affordable. Our actions not only go to an extent of providing access to nutritious food, but also creating jobs, explore collaboration with communities. Our propositional value is James Farming delivers a sustainable produced high quality crops that meet the growing demand for organically, locally sourced, fostering customer loyalty and environmental impact. The products we are selling, we are mainly focusing on crops and vegetables, and for crops we are be selling soybean and yellow corn and a variety of vegetables. Our revenue is to be generated through direct sales and long-term contracts to sponsor long-term relationships with our customers. In a space of operating for at least 6 months, when we are selling only vegetables, which are these cabbages, we are in a position where we project that we can make about 4.1 million, which is also validated for how we actually segment our land in the farm and how it propose how we explore technological tools like business intelligence and other business sponsoring tools. Our competitive edge, we stand out through sustainable practices, locally sourcing and fresh produce quality, leveraging market trends to create a strong competitive edge. When it comes to our feasibility, we work across several feasibility key areas. Technically, we are going to leverage precision.
Thank you so much. Can I just check which of your products, the crops and vegetables, are selling the most right now?
We haven't actually executed at the moment. We actively have applied for seed funding from our Durban University incubation DUT InnoBees, where we've asked for 132,000, which is money can be used to buy the seedlings and also sponsor the semi-development of an infrastructure that you're gonna need And what we're actually asking for here today is also 1.4 million roughly, that is money that is going to be used to further enhance the infrastructure that we need in order for us to reach the optimum yields and thus penetrating the market.
So
my immediate needs at the moment are actually money that I can use to develop the infrastructure. For Innopeas, we've asked for money to buy fencing and a water tank, a generator, as well as seedling. And then here, the 1.316 million is actually used for creating an irrigation system that is for 1 hectare. And then the 64,000 is money that you're gonna buy main poles that are gonna be used in conjunction with the budget we're gonna use from DUT Innopeas so that you can further provide poles.
Oh, I thought you were operating already because I saw distribution channels.
Oh, distribution channels, sorry, what?
Like in terms of like how you're getting your product out there. There were online platforms and something else that you mentioned on your...
I'm actually presenting the business in a perspective as to what actually we are aiming to do. Yes.
And then with that, is there anything documented in terms of like letters of intent with the partnerships that you mentioned here?
Partnership.
Can I just test? Okay. Oh, did it just? Oh, okay. So should I wait? Okay. Okay. Did you know that 2 out of every 5 individuals across this room are likely to develop a chronic illness in their lifetime? In fast-paced environments like university campuses and corporate offices, people tend to rely on unhealthy, processed foods that are easy to grab but take a heavy toll on their health. People are consuming too little fruits and vegetables, and this is due to the lack of access to nutritious food options. And this lack of access has fueled a surge in chronic illnesses that are preventable with better nutrition. And shockingly, about 45% of the South African farmers' produce has gone to waste for being ripe or looking ugly. Tropical Paradise aims to address these issues by creating smoothie packs that are made from third-class produce. Our smoothie pack flavors are made from passed-on family recipes that are crafted in the Tropical Paradise vendor Limpopo. We operate as a mobile smoothie bar. We're on site when we offer delivery. We do not add any preservatives, any colorants, or any additives. The global, you see now. Guys, now you have to... The global smoothie market is estimated to be around 210 billion. South Africa, which is a significant player in the juice market, the smoothie market is estimated to be around 2.1 billion with an annual growth rate of 3.4% year on year, and this is driven by the mindful consumption trends. We aim to capture 5% of this market in the next 5 years, which is our serviceable obtainable market of 105 million. In the long term, we aim to supply our smoothie packs globally as there's a demand for healthy food. We have sold over 7,000 smoothies and we have served 6 corporate companies in Durban. We're now currently also available on Uber Eats. We treasure and source the ugly looking ripe fruits from the local farmers and the fresh food markets. The fruits are then cleaned, they're chopped and they're measured into our signature smoothie packs. Our organic waste is then given to a company that creates biogas. These are the 4 SGD goals that we will never compromise on. This is our revenue model with 3 of the streams currently being explored in the retail stream, needing us to have a manufacturing unit. At the moment, we utilize our mobile bar to manufacture, which limits bulk orders. We leverage educational social media marketing, influencer partnerships, loyalty programs, and pop-ups to market ourselves. And after we have raised 100,000 for securing a manufacturing facility, we will establish our brand in 5 university campuses and 5 corporate offices within Durban.
Our competitive advantage is that our smoothies are affordable, they're healthy, they're accessible, and they're freshly made. This is the team. Together we have 20 years of business experience. After securing a manufacturing facility, we'll be able to add more people to our team. This is our growth map from 2019 up till this very present moment. And this is our ask. With our ask, we plan on securing a manufacturing facility and also getting the right certificates to scale and have standardized procedures and be recognized when we go to the corporates to pitch for them to take us, so that they will recognize us by our standardized systems. And this is what we plan to do. How? Please scan to see the business and our work. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ayabuya. I have two questions. What's the go-to-market strategy to get to that 5% acquisition? You said you'll capture 5%. And then also, do you have any current certifications? I see that you want to have like the halal certification, but what do you have currently?
Okay, so our go-to strategy, right? We're going to be franchising our mobile units. I saw there's also a gap here. There's no healthy food in this university. I'm sure a lot of you guys are crying. It's like, okay, came with a solution. We aim to franchise our brand and also to retail our smoothie packs, have them in retail shops, and also to have like an e-commerce website that is going to allow people all over the globe and in South Africa to order smoothie packs with the directions on how to use them at home with their own blenders. Some can find them at university. That is how we plan on doing that. Also going to gyms. And then your second question was, what kind of certificates do we have? We currently have a health and safety certificate for a mobile bar. So, and that is where we're also currently manufacturing. But we, of course, need more, more certificates, especially because we're in the food industry. Okay.
Timekeeper, you can let me know when I can start. Imagine a world where mobility and inclusion is not a problem. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Otek Amsomi from Rolltech Adaptation. Rolltech Adaptation is a company that's focused on modifying standard manual wheelchairs to increase its performances using recycled wheelchair and bicycle materials. The problems that we've identified is that manual wheelchair users face difficulties in accessing certain infrastructures due to steep ramps and uneven passages, leading to shoulder damage and hand swelling. While electric wheelchair could be a solution, they remain expensive for many. There's also a high number of environmental waste that come from discarded wheelchair and bicycle material. Our solution is the chain and sprocket modification. Imagine pedaling a four-wheeled bicycle. Our solution provides easy propulsion, it's an affordable option, and it's easy to maintain. We will improve the life of people living with disabilities by giving them independence, and which leads to an improved quality of life. We'll also reduce unemployment rates amongst the people living with disabilities, and also allowing their caregivers freedom to pursue their own employment opportunities. We also use recycled materials, which causes our products less harmful to the environment, and we align with the growing customer demand of eco-friendly products. And you can see we align with the 3 SDG goal, the SDG goal number 10, SDG goal number 8, and SDG goal number 13. We measure our feasibility by a strong demand due to a lack of affordable quality wheelchair and a strong customer base. We also leverage on local materials, which reduce our shipping and production cost, and we will collaborate with NGO, healthcare facilities, and rehabilitation centers. We generate revenue through product sales, through repair services, and potential partnership, which will ensure our financial sustainability. This is our proof of concept that we have tested it against the manual wheelchairs. And as you can see, this is us testing this proof of concept, and we are proud to say that this proof of concept, the chain and modification sprocket, outperforms the standard manual wheelchair. These are the milestones that we've achieved since our formation in March 2024. These are the financial based on early-based research. As you can see, that we want to offer 3 products, and all our products are profitable, and there's a chance for growth and scalability at Rolltech Adaptation.
We are asking for an amount of 116,500, which will help us take the business to the next level, which will also help us acquire our own workshop, which we'll use to meet the growing customer demands of mobility solution. Our team is made up of highly motivated final year students, which include Fanele Chula with key strengths in product management, Elias Rantsema with key strengths in product development, Chantel Chembere with key strengths in analytical and problem-solving skills, and myself, Otegam Somi, with social media, management, and public engagement. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in revolutionizing the power of wheelchair and mobility in South Africa and the world and beyond. Thank you.
No, thanks for that. You asked for 116 for the next step, right? What is the next step?
Oh, our next step is basically acquiring our own customized workshop, buying our own 3D printer and the components, the digital marketing tool, and the office equipment. That it's what we are going to use to take our business to the next level, because currently we haven't executed as yet. We are still in the prototyping phase. So these components or products will help us take the business to the next level.
You said the next level is another prototype. That's what you're saying.
Excuse me?
The next level, what is it?
The next level. So currently we are doing a prototype. So the next level is actually producing our first final product that we'll put to the market.
Yeah, I think that's it from me. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm ready. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mpilontle Prosperity Mtetwa. I'm from the Durban University of Technology, and I'll be representing Oakranch. Let me paint you a picture. It's 7 a.m., and you just woke up, and you think to yourself, I have a lot of work to do today. I might not get a chance to eat proper food, but I will need something that will get me at least through lunch or through the day. And this is where people go for highly caffeinated products. And this is where the problem starts. We're currently living in a world where individuals with busy lifestyles are robbed the opportunity of providing themselves with food products that are healthy and nutritious on the go. And this festers into unhealthy eating habits because we are always looking for an easier alternative. So now, where do we come in? This is where we come in. We have created a food product that is made from the superfood okra, which is a healthy snacking revolution that promises a nutritious, time-saving, and gives a long-lasting fullness product that caters to a variety of dietary preferences and restrictions. This is our business calendar model where everything began, where we planned everything from our business from scratch. And we plan to bring this product to people using a business model that caters to businesses and customers. For businesses, we are planning to use a white labeling approach where we would manufacture the products and provide it as a third party to other companies. And for consumers, we will manufacture the products, provide it, and sell it to our customers. But do you think we have a market? Yes, we do have a market. In South Africa, savory snacks market size is worth 1.78 billion rands with a compound annual growth rate of 7.74%, and it is projected to be valued at 2.58 billion rands by 2029. And we have a total attainable market of 44 million rands, which is 2.5% from the original market. And our serviceable market is 13.5 million, which is 20% of the total available market. And then our serviceable obtainable market is 1.3 million, which is 10% penetration into the serviceable attainable market, which is where we will be residing here in the serviceable obtainable market of 1.335 million. So, and then what are we asking for? As we are still in the prototyping phase. We are asking for a compliant facility where we would be able to produce and test our products, because in the food science, in the food industry, it is important that the food that you produce for people is safe and it is compliant with all the environmental sustainability and the food safety requirements. Our team consists of 2 people, me and my partner. We are both food scientists. We are graduates. The ownership distribution is we go 50-50, yes, because we came up with the products ourselves. I came up with the products and she came up with the business model. So we split the products, we split the company in half.
Got you. Is there any intellectual property in place yet?
We are still working on that, so to actually patent our okra products, because there is no okra product that produces chips in the food science industry. Most people produce chips using like bananas and like other legume crops. So we are the first company to produce chips from okra, because I think people run away from okra because okra is a very difficult product to work with.
How do you plan to penetrate the market, right? Given that it's a bit saturated, you did speak about banana chips. And all of that, how do you plan to penetrate?
So we plan to penetrate because we have a competitive advantage of we are coming in with a new food product where no one has ever known to see okra chips. So we plan to penetrate the products, to penetrate the market, because we are bringing in something that people have never seen on the market. So we have branding, we have marketing that will make sure that our product is distributed distributed well to people so that they can understand why we used okra and why okra is so important as a superfood to be used in chips. Yes, we did do market research because people are in need of like healthy snacking products, and most of the healthy snacking products they don't provide like a very good sensation. So we have tested flavors that will make people come back to our products, flavors and like nutritious values that we know that when we have them, we will be able to produce a sustainable product.
Tell everyone who didn't hear that, he's part of the DUT, TED, right? So he can't be judging the KZN guys to avoid bias. Does it make sense? Cool. So that no one is prejudiced in any way, innit?
Henry Ford once said, "If I'd ask people what they want, they would say faster horses." Similarly, if we'd ask South African business owners what they want, they would say reliable energy supply. South Africa's resilience to fossil fuel has created numerous issues. Issues such as load shedding, climate change, and water pollution. With Oluhlaza Energy, we have come up with the solution, which is our green hydrogen energy. With our products, we are looking into producing liquid green hydrogen fuel, which is suitable for transportation industry and as well as the industrial industry. And we're also looking into producing a green hydrogen battery charging box that will allow you to charge your your phones, and will also allow you to charge your cars and as well as your motorbikes if you have it. And this box will also come with an app that will allow you to monitor your energy supply. We have three impacts, which are decompensation and job creation, economic growth. And we are proud to also align with the 7 SDGs, which show our sustainability. Our business model is business to business, customer to customer. And we are also looking into direct sales and digital marketing. Looking at our market size is huge. And as well as has potential in different sectors. So what we are going to be focusing on as Oluhlaza is the energy and the industrial and as well as the transportation. Looking at our potential, looking at our projections for our production. In 2025, we are projecting 100 tons. In 2026, we are projecting 500 tons. And in 2027, we are projecting 2,500 tons. We are asking for 350,000, which will be allocated as follows. 140 will be going towards our fixed costs, and 105,000 will be going to our variable costs, and another 105,000 will be going to our operational cost. Our journey, we have achieved a lot of milestones. As one of the award-winning innovative ideas and being incubated by the Durban Innovate and as well as the DUT Innobiz.
Thank you. Can you please just clarify, are you guys doing hydrogen energy?
Yes, we will be producing green hydrogen. We will first, we have currently partners that we are working with in the biogas. So they will be giving us the biogas, and then we take that biogas and which will fuel our electrolysis system to produce the green hydrogen.
Green hydrogen is actually very, very expensive. So how do you guys plan to mitigate against that cost?
We understand that it is expensive, hence we are currently looking into creating an energy box where we feel with that we'll be able to sell it at a very lower price compared to us actually selling it as fuel, because as fuel we are looking into the transportation and the industrial, not selling it to customers. Yeah. We are asking for 350,000. Thank you.
The judge will come back now, ne? For everyone else. And don't worry, guys.
Chronicles of South Africa. As a BCom accounting graduate and currently completing my CIPA articles, I will attend to our financial planning and governance. Abigail, BCom Honors IP graduate for HR, payroll, and recruitment. And finally, Carl, a brilliant researcher and inventor of Chronicles South Africa, year after COSA, with specific reference to ongoing research and educational products. Now that we've gotten acquainted, kindly raise your hand if you've ever experienced racism. 30 years later, South Africa still struggles with its legacy of racism, inequality, and division. But what if we could change that?
Finding South African history a little bit boring? Now that's history with Chronicles of SA. Chronicles of SA, a proudly South African interactive computer game designed to take the mickey out of history. History will never be the same again. With Chronicles of SA, history is much more fun, interesting, and interactive. Designed to be enjoyed by the whole family, both young and the not so young. A game that explores South Africa's past in chronological order, from ancient times to the European invasion of South Africa. From colonization to a free, democratic South Africa. Your past determines your future.
COSA transforms mindsets by healing old wounds, fostering unity, empowering individuals, building patriotism, and ensuring scalability across South Africa and beyond. Chronicles of South Africa is not just a product, but it's an innovative movement for change. Our 5 product offerings include the Chronicles of South Africa computer game, targeting roughly 12 million learners both in primary school and high school. It is a perfect tool for teaching South Africa's history in an engaging, technology-driven format. The Chronicles of South Africa board game, which targets 8.4 million tourists. It's a memorable educational memento of South Africa's history. We also have the Bible Chronicles board game, as well as the computer game, designed for tourists and church groups, expanding our reach. And we also have another product, which is the Chronicles of the ANC, specifically focusing on the ANC's history, which is endorsed by anti-apartheid activist Mr. Kusa Jack.
Only focus on these topics, like subjects, like history, or is there an opportunity to add something else, like maths or economics?
Well, the Chronicles is a concept of a chronological event of something. So either could be a chronological event of maybe history, chronological event, but I don't think maths could be, yes.
So did you guys code this yourselves?
Yes, so it is piloted, as you saw in the video, it was piloted to a school. However, we do need a new code. That's why we're also here. So it was on the Adobe Flash, and now we currently need a new code.
So what's your ask?
So, okay, so if we go to, just go back. So the Chronicles of South Africa, the book, we've invested 18,000 into it, and if we print, for example, 10,000 copies, that roughly costs 72 Rand, and with selling price of 400, we'll make sales of 4 million, and with a gross profit of 2.9. If we just go to the next one. No, next. Yes, the web-based game. The web-based game, because the development cost range from 70 to 250, we do have a rough quote, which was 70 to 100, both with the web-based game as well as the app. Okay, thank you.
Not your finger. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm starting, Sigabe Mriri from Limpopo Venda. So here with me, I have two products. This is the self-cleansing diaper. It's a diaper that cleans a person. It cleans 95% of the waste product without you touching, seeing, yeah, and it comes with a wipe in it. I know, Yeah, I know. It's possible though. You'll see how it works now. So now at this side, ladies, I have a pad. It has 3 layers. It cleans you. You don't have to take down your pants. While changing it, you can change it while sleeping at night. You can change it anywhere where you feel like changing it. And then you don't see blood. It covers the blood for you. Okay, you're going to see how it works. I'm going to show you how it works now. Okay, I'm going to start with the diaper. Okay. Here's the diaper. I managed to separate it so that you can understand what is happening in it. So with the diaper has these 2 layers. Né? So the first, this is the layer, this layer is the one that cleans for you. So this one, it cleans the whole 95% of the waste product without you touching or seeing. It has been tested and it's been proven so. Eh? And then this one, it's going to work as a linear saver and then also as a wipe for you. So now here's how the diaper works. So it has these 2 ropes. See these 2 strings? These are the ones these are your hands actually. This is you doing the wiping, everything, but it's gonna be here. Within 30 seconds, I'm gonna be done pulling the ropes and you'll be done cleaning a person. So now here's how it works. So what you have to do, here, there's a string, and then here's the opening. So what you do, you touch here, you put your hand there, you don't push it inside. You let your hand to be loose, and then you pull it out. While you're pulling out, this layer at the front, it cleans everything to go inside, whereby it's your hand grabbing all the waste products to be in a small ball. Ne? And then the second layer is going to clean the back, where most of the waste products are. So now here, it's the same procedure. If it's an adult person, you'll have to turn the person to the side. So now what you're going to do is to pull the string as well. Then you're done cleaning a person. So now, here's what you do. I hope I cover the time. So now, here's the waste products inside here. So all the waste are going to be inside here. Inside. All the waste are going to be grabbed inside these 2 things. So what you do is you take this, you put it aside. You're going to be left with this. It's a linear saver. Yeah, you know what the linear saver is. Yeah, and you can also use it as a wipe. So now after that, remember it cleans 95% plus of the waste products. It's not, okay. Okay, thank you.
I'll give you my 30 seconds to finish your presentation.
Okay. Okay, the pad. Yeah, don't laugh, Don't laugh. Okay, with the pad, it comes like this, something like this, It has a string as well. So, what you do with it, yeah. Okay, what you do, this is what you, okay. Yo. Okay, yeah, here we go. With the pad, you're going to change it. I'm not going to take this off, ne? Yeah, so this is what is going to happen. What you do, you put your hand here. As a lady, it's not for men, eh? So this is what you do. You pull it, you pull this, and then after, this is going to come out, just like that, ne? So this is going to come out as well, and then the rope is going to be remaining. Ne? And then this is how it's going to be like. All the waste products are going to be inside here. Inside this. Inside. You're not going to see blood. And then another thing is, there's another layer remaining, which is this one, whereby you're going to use it, same procedure, and then you remove it the same way, yeah? And then now you have this. This is going to serve as a panty liner for you. So now what you're going to do, you remove this.
Sorry, I'm just cognizant of time.
Yeah.
What is your ask?
My ask, I'm asking you guys, the organization, to help us with, I've just developed a machine whereby it's going to, say it's been approved by the engineers that we're working with. I've built a prototype which is I used to make this. So now what we need is help with raising money. We need help we don't need money whereby you give us money. You help us to raise the money that we need to get you, so that we can make that production machine to happen as in yesterday. And then also we need help with innovators. People, I'm an inventor, I need, yeah.
Someone took it. Who took it? Oh.
Hello, how are we? Top product, man, you know what, big ups to you. This is so nice. Okay, my name is Amen, and I'm going to start off by sharing you a story. So I'm from VUT. So each year, we are requested to have registration money, whether you fund it or not. So what happened is one of my friends this year, he's from Limpopo. He was like, to me, I do not have registration money. The only money I had was to come to varsity and the food which I'm surviving on. So if I don't get money, I'm not going to register. And I'll forfeit my bursary and funding. So when he told me about that, then I was like, okay, fine, we'll make a plan. Right, then I went on to our WhatsApp group for the faculty. Then I made a video clip. Then I was like, let's help Tavo. And then to my amazement, within 3 days, we had raised the 2K. Out of excitement, Tavo then went on his socials. He was like, yay, I got registered money. And then after 5 days, he had 5 more students who were facing the very same issue with him. He came back to me, he was like, what can we do? Then like, again, we'll make a plan. And then we did the same thing, but we managed to raise this time for 3 students. Right, so why am I sharing you this story is because this enabled us to start a co-op for students. So our co-op, then what we do is we ask students to contribute 2 rand each towards a fund, which we help students, to facing hardships. So we managed to, okay. So the gist of the story is we managed to start this, this concept, and then we did it for 3 months, where we managed to raise up to 15,000 in terms of contribution. So the challenge that we faced was we were collecting money, these 2 rands physically, right? And then it was a hassle to get students to contribute. So we wanted to actually to move towards digitalization. So we managed to set up a website and then create some QR coding where students can actually donate. Then out of us doing our research, then we spoke with NSFAS, and then they also came on board that, you know what, instead of you doing this fund, create other products. So we are currently in a memorandum of agreement with them to bring this to students. We're going to pilot it at students. So basically what I'm asking for is, this is what we're going to have. So with us, we make money through memberships. So we're looking at onboarding 2,000 students from January next year. And then from that, this is the amount of money we make. And then also a profit share with NSFAS, where we also sell this product. And then what I'm asking for is 300K to develop the app with our developers, and then also tech and marketing to bring the fund to more students, and then also bring it to other universities.
Can you please just explain the revenue model? How do you make money? I heard you mention a membership, so please just explain that for me.
Yes, so we are a co-op, so it's a member-owned. So each students, they pay 200 rand, which is 100 rand for a membership and then 100 rand for activation. So each year they contribute towards that. And then also, because of the package that you are developing with NSFAS, it's a profit share where NSFAS funds the cell phone and the laptops. Then we get a percentage from each sale we make.
And with who manages, like I'm trying to understand the internal controls, who manages the money? So let's say I contribute 2 rand and you've raised maybe 3,000 rand for a specific student in need. Who manages those? Because I understand when you're dealing with money, there's risks involved. So what internal controls do you have in place?
Yeah, so we are a registered student structure at VUT, and we are also a registered co-op. So we do the management and distribution. Of course, when you distribute, we have external trustees who also help us to govern which students we help.
Just the last one. So you have to provide what for them? Proof of registration or what? So do you have to prove to you that I'm registered at VUT? Or
Yes.
is it only for members who benefit?
No. You have to. It's for unfunded students who are registered.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the first priority we assist. Like, so if you are registered unfunded, then we are there to cushion that hardship.
Good afternoon, everyone. Imagine a world where 4.5 trillion cigarette butts no longer pollute our planet, but they are turned into a valuable resource. So the problem is 65% of littered cigarette butts research shows that 65% of cigarette butts are littered each year, and they are the second most littered material after food wrapping. Here in South Africa, we contribute 15 billion cigarette waste each year. And another problem is South Africa heavily imports material like cotton, leaving us vulnerable to price fluctuations. So our solution is to turn cigarette waste into textiles, tackling pollution and reducing import dependency, and also creating jobs in the textile industry and recycling industry. Let me show you how this idea impacts the environment, society, and economy. So environmentally, we reduce waste, we control pollution, and we save energy. Socially, we create an awareness of the harm caused by cigarette butts. We clean public spaces, and we promote recycling. Economically, we create new revenue streams, we create job opportunities, and we save the costs to clean up the waste. Our feasibilities. So market feasibility is there's an growing demand for sustainable textiles. Also, brands are asking for, are looking for sustainable material, and technical feasibility. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, technical feasibility. This process already exists. We're just making it available the whole South Africa. Financially, we create a new revenue stream, and environmentally and socially, visibility is we reduce littering, and we also create we create eco-conscious customers. So we want to heavily invest in research and development to ensure our product has high quality and is usable. And as you see, we look at less at the profit, and as the product develops, we'll start maximizing profit. Okay, same thing. So let me sum up everything. So here we're asking for 500,000. that will cover the initial costs and the monthly costs, and also any calculation, any error in calculations. So our total cost is 375,000. Thank you.
How many of these text buds buds do you need to convert them into textile, and are all of them recyclable?
Yes, they're all recyclable, but since they are different brands and they manufacture in different ways, we have to find different processes for each. And the number of cigarettes, it depends on what we're making. So if we are making T-shirts, will depend on the thickness and how long the yarn should be.
And so this becomes very dependent on if you have enough cigarette buds, right?
Yes.
So what's the scalability plan?
So as it's sort of a global problem, we might ask other countries to contribute to our country.
I didn't see any financials, projections. I only saw an ask.
Oh, sorry. Nope. Okay.
Can you please break it down for me?
Here or the... Sure. Okay, so as I said, we want to heavily invest in research and development to ensure that our product is a high quality and is usable. You see, and we look less at the profit as our first year, and as years go by, we start maximizing profits and we reduce our research and development.
Cool. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Ntando Blessings Neka, one of the founders of a tech company, but I do not have any IT or coding experience. But what I do have is a knack for solving problems and identifying them. And what I'm here to speak about today is one of the biggest problems faced within the university space. So the main issue is finding a place to stay. Many people come from far and wide, different locations, go to different university campuses, which they are usually not familiar with. And this becomes a problem to them because their safety is at risk. And part of the problem that we have identified is, it's not that there is a lack of beds, but the landlords have a hard time finding customers. So that's what leads to the development of this app called the Babu Space app, which basically acts as a finder or a finder and feeder system. Finder for students who are looking for a place to stay, and feeder for landlords who are looking for customers to basically occupy their rental spaces. Our impact is measured against the UN's 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, and we will be focusing on trying to attain these following goals. Namely, SDG number 1 of no poverty, SDG number 4 of quality education, SDG number 8 of decent work and economic growth, SDG number 9 of industry innovation, and lastly, SDG number 11 for sustainable cities and communities. Upon doing a feasibility study, we have seen that the best time for us to actually start operating is the 2026 academic year. And during the year of 2025, we will be rebuilding capacity and basically establishing relationships with different stakeholders within the space of student accommodation. As far as financials are concerned, the revenue structure is we will charge a subscription fee of 25 Rand to each and every landlord. Our target by 2026 is 5,000 landlords. If you multiply 5,000 by 25 Rand, we'll come out with 125,000 Rand. And as far as the other revenue structure is concerned, we will charge a 3% commission on the total amount of lease agreements that we manage to conclude with an individual landlord. Our ask is 250,000. Mainly, it will be invested in capacity building for our company, and also to aid us in going around the country and basically establishing ourselves and basically building relationships with the different stakeholders to make it an effective solution to this problem. Okay, as far as the team dynamic is concerned, these are the remaining members of my team. The guy in the white shirt is the CEO and founder, and the rest of the people that you see in the picture are some of the departmental heads. We have 6 different departments, and yeah, thank you.
Question was on, my question actually is on the team, because you mentioned that you have no technology experience.
Yes.
Is there anyone in your team who has the tech?
Yes, so we have 6 different departments, and one of the main departments is technology, and in that particular department we have an array of different expertise, from cybersecurity to software development and the likes. Please can you go to your ask again? Yes, so okay. Just 250, right? Sorry. Yes, just 250.
Okay. And if I give you 150, what would success look like for you? If I
we can actually stretch it, because as far as accommodation and tours and all of that, like, we live in a digital age where technology can be leveraged to make connections across the country. So we would mainly leverage technology or find other ways to cut down on the amount that we would initially have wanted, but make things work basically.
So your focus on right now, let's say I can give you 100,000. What's your focus?
Yes.
Immediate focus.
As we need marketing, software, subscriptions, web maintenance, laptops and computers.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Okay, reboot all that. Okay, start from scratch. My name is Bulelani Njobe, and what I wanted to find out from you guys, you ever imagine how much time you spend on couches, your beds, and your cars? So I came up with a solution for such. So Oracle Green, the name itself, Oracle is somebody that has a better insight of the future, and green is a eco-friendly and environmental friendly color. So I decided to combine the two because I see a more cleaner and hygiene future. So Oracle Green. So the services that we offer, such as upholstery cleaning. So that's everything from your couches, mats, lounge stools, full car valets, and we cater to clients directly and also business to business. So it's suitable for commercial and residential spaces, right? So these are a few of our mission is to, of course, be number one, Cape Town leading eco-friendly cleaning provider. And due to time, I'm just gonna been there, done there, eco-friendly journey. So been there, done that, it just comes to show from humble beginnings, big things do grow. Because it started off as a bin cleaning service, but after we did a few surveys for our clients, that's when people started recommending upholstery cleaning, high pressure cleaning. So from there, that's where the magic all began. So we are using a community driven approach, and we also pay attention to community development and upliftment. I'm just gonna, time's sake. Okay, so we realized that in Langa, there is an amount of houses of, sorry, just a second. Oh yeah, here we are. We realized that Langa has a 52,401 residents. That's excluding the RDP houses that just were manufactured. So let me ask you this before I close off my pitch because of time. Which household do you know that does not have a couch, mat, lounge suite, a car, or a roof? So as long as those are still existing, Oracle Green will forever live on. I'm just going to wrap it up like that for now. Yeah, sure, for time's sake.
I didn't get the ask.
Okay, so Oracle Green, we are asking for 100K because the equipment that we purchase are mostly industrial equipment. So they cover from a range from 26,000 to 30K. So I currently managed to secure 4 at the moment. So I have started working and saving up, and I managed to secure 100K worth of equipment at the moment. Yeah.
What is your customer base looking like right now?
Okay, my customer base is, of course, the 52,000 residents of Langa and all nearby areas. So which means if you are in Cape Town and you have a car and you have a couch and you have a mat and you have, that's where we come in the picture.
And how much revenue have you made today?
At the current moment, that's why I'm also here to just get more financial structure, because I'm a one-man show, so I have to do marketing, finance, and the whole shebang. So yeah, but at the moment I did manage to employ 5 people that are currently on board. And we're also engaging in a community upliftment program, which is called Langa Community AIDS Project. We harvest vegetables to supply to vulnerable families and those living with HIV and AIDS.
Thank you.
Sure, thank you.
Absheni, Inhlikani, good afternoon. My name is Willie Gijankwashu. I'm from Limpopo, Tanin. Then I go by the name Osia Zamban. So we are a local fast food outlet, of course testing the market through that, but the medium-term goal is to venture into farming. So those are our products. The ones marked with asterisks are yet to be implemented. We don't really need to go fancy because we have like those traditional ways of doing things and make things work. We just need to be innovative in what we do. So our grandparents left this legacy, and unfortunately the problem is that we have neglected those village economies. And everybody here is aware of the status of tuck shops in South Africa. So load shedding came to the picture. I said, no, I'm not going down. So if you can remember, a year ago, a 10 kg packet of potatoes costed almost 200 rand. Then I had to improvise. So load shedding came. I said, no, I had to improvise because I got school kids to feed. So that's me saying no. So these are the ways that we can use to go back to the drawing board and implement cost-free mechanisms to make us produce fresh vegetables. And then, as you can see, the livestock. Guys, this is a tractor. This is a tractor worth millions. So the market opportunity, my business is situated here. There's a school here, there's a school here, a sport field there, and then a pay point. So, I mean, like, come on. Who didn't invest in that? That's me. You see, I walk kilos just to go and deliver for teachers in schools, and then I participate in sports as well to grow the brand. That's another part of our business, preserving the culture. But this is an ugly image that we need to address, all of us who are here. Then, okay. The equipment here, I managed to get them in 4 months' time after I decided to start over and bring more members on board. As you can see, the Kwakwas. Yes, I've been networking people. So, I don't know what happened here. But this is our business model, the sustainable revenue streams. Let's look at stream A for convenience purposes. And then with stream A, take away pop and plate. Those ones up there, they have a potential, okay, it's up. Oh, no questions. Ah, God is great. Eh? Thank you very much.
Timekeeper. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mati Munkuna from Bushback Ridge, Shumongo 1281, Kildare A, stay number 546. You can also get us on WhatsApp on 072 853 as Inception 21, we specializes with electrical wiring and wiring maintenance. Our vision is to evolve into a company which do not only excel in these services, but also generates its own power, establishing a power factory in the years to come. Our company addresses many issues, which we power shortage, socket overload, and even fire. Businesses and homes may face power shortage, affecting daily operation and cause financial losses. Continuous repair and replacements can lead to high maintenance costs over a time. Approximately 30% of buildings still use outdated electrical panels, which cannot meet the current electrical demand. Around 25% of buildings, sorry, okay, it's fine. Around 30% of electrical fire in a building are due to fault wiring. Around 25% of buildings still use outdated electrical panels which cannot meet electrical demand. We upgrade outdated electrical current to meet current electrical demand. By using a technology, that's what makes us to stay ahead in the industry. We continue to adopt a new technology to stay ahead in the industry. Currently, last year we made 15,000 and we have developed with 15%, which this year we've already made 17,250. We generate revenue through maintenance agreement and installation project. We also implement recycling system to minimize waste and reduce cost. We will continue to innovate to stay ahead in the industry. As I look forward to your partnership and support. As Inception 21, we don't need any support in financially. The only thing we need is advice how to manage money, because in the market, we are there and they know us. That's where I'm coming from. Thank you.
Do you have any scalability plans?
Sorry?
Do you have any plans in order to scale up?
To scale up what?
Because right now you said you made 15,000, right? And it's through wiring.
Yeah.
Are there any plans in terms of like getting tenders or?
Yeah. Oh, we're already there in tenders. That side I'm coming from, there is this RISE student accommodation. They have given us a 5-year contract. We are maintaining that RISE, that's all. We are not the one who wired it, we are just maintaining it to make sure that always there is electricity. In terms if there is a problem, we are the one to be called and fix it.
And then have you charged your school as well? Because there's always a need for that as well.
Did I charge you what?
Have you charged your school?
My school?
Yeah, because you're in from Mpumalanga, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, have you tried to maybe assist there in terms of like wiring and then to be the guy that they call if there's any situations there?
Yes, I did. The issue, that side, for you to work in government places, Masipala have to approve you first, so I'm waiting for the documentation.
Just please just tell me about at high level, quick, because of time, your team. Are you the only one working or are you qualified? What?
Oh, I'm a qualified electrician. I've done N6 and I'm also having, yeah. So I'm working with my girlfriend. She's the one who's doing the marketing and stuff. And 2 of my friends, yeah. Thank you.
Can I start? All right. Good afternoon, and thank you for this opportunity. My name is Palisa Nzimande, and I'm the founder of Experience Hub. And Experience Hub, we bridge the gap between education and employment by creating an Afrocentric job simulation application. This application was inspired by my own challenges transitioning from education to unemployment to employment. Women face significant barriers to employment. This is due to the lack of practical work experience, limited access to quality internships, companies requiring experience that graduates simply do not have, traditional internship opportunities that are limited, some are inaccessible, some have high competition and low intake, and some are poorly structured. Emphasis on poorly structured. This leaves graduates ill-equipped for the workforce, and companies in turn struggle to find job-ready candidates, which perpetuates the cycle. Our solution is Experience Hub, which offers an immersive virtual job simulation tailored for the African market. We replicate real-world tasks in partnership with companies, providing hands-on experience that builds practical skills and industry knowledge. This ensures that graduates are workforce ready while companies gain access to qualified, pre-vetted talent. Okay. Experience Hub offers a win-win solution. For graduates, we offer accessible practical work experience, and for companies, we offer a cost-effective way to evaluate, train, and recruit talent. Our unique focus on African women and our collaboration with companies sets us apart in the market. Our target markets are obviously young African women who are seeking practical work experience, and our secondary customers are the companies themselves who are looking for skilled job-ready candidates, as well as institutions who are willing to support employability initiatives. Our business model is a B2B subscription model, as well as a B2C. Companies pay to access and customize simulations, evaluate participants, and scout talent. Our additional revenue streams include government, educational institutions, and premium features for individual users. Okay. Our revenue is driven by company subscriptions and partnerships. As a young company, our burn rate is quite modest. This is why initial funding will support our platform development and customer acquisition and scaling.
Thank you for the presentation. Just on my side, your service offering, is it bespoke? Because you did say you want to produce, well, the goal is to produce industry-ready entrepreneur or employees, right? So does your service offering, is it curated or is it sector-specific? Like, for example, someone in engineering, you have a blanket approach, or is it curated for that specific industry?
So for now, we're just focusing on tech people, people who are working in tech, but in the future, we want to expand into different industries.
And you've got businesses you work with already?
Not yet, we're still in ideation phase.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I might have missed this, but your team composition?
So I'm just the only one, I'm the sole founder.
Okay, cool.
Have you done any market research to find out if the companies are looking for something like this?
Okay, right now we're still currently busy with our product, product market research, something like that. I don't know how to put it. Yeah, so we are doing surveying graduates, and so that's still ongoing because we want to reach a large amount of number of graduates just to get a proper view on statistics and information and stuff like that.
And how's the response so far?
The response is kind of there, but then we get what our solution is. It's validating because we see that a lot of people are struggling to get internship and mentoring, and they're struggling. Yeah.
Yeah, good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jodie Kate Phillips from the Waste Takers, and we are here to disrupt the status quo on how recycling and waste management is done. We have 3 problems in the waste sector: poor waste management service delivery, and about 7.5% of households in South Africa recycle, and this is due to the fact that there is little to no education and awareness. Waste collectors like ourselves also struggle to gain access to a good quality recycling waste. Our solution is a platform that digitally bridges the gap between waste collectors and waste generators. The platform will give access to education, driving behavioral change to separate waste at source. This leads to a better quality waste for recycling. The tech is patented, and how it works is waste generators will sign on the app. They would request a collection and earn rewards, and waste collectors will also sign on a subscription base, and they will be given access to those collections. We impact both socially by driving education and awareness, environmentally by increasing recycling and sending less to landfills, and economically, we're driving a recycle and earn for waste generators, job creation through waste picker integration, and for waste collectors, we will supply them to waste, which directly impacts their growth and sustainability. Our go-to-market strategy: in 2025, we plan to pilot the base app in an identified area in East London, and we'll expand throughout the year to different areas in East London and signing up other waste collectors in the city. In 2026, we want to sign more waste collectors around the Eastern Cape and expand nationally and introduce more waste types. We have a business model where it has different types of revenue streams. Our main one that we're starting off is by selling and collecting recyclables that's being collected via the app in-house in our operations. Our financial forecast is just based on the piloting of the app, at the moment. And then further along, we will scale up to other different incomes. Our ask to pilot and start up will be 400,000, and for full-scale development, another 400,000. Our team consists of a mother-daughter duo, myself, the Research and Innovation Director, and Mary Phillips, the Managing Director, who has over 10 years' experience in business and the waste sector. We have an extended team of
I may have erroneously missed it. You said your target is, who's your target market? Because I know that when it comes to waste collection, municipalities are already owning that. So I just want to understand how will you be different?
Okay, so we have two target beachheads. So it will be middle to high income as they produce more waste, and waste collectors, because both them are users of the app.
And schools, would schools be included there?
Yes, over time, we will access those markets through the households.
Okay, cool. And so what has been the demand considering your target market? Is this something that there would be an uptake in?
Yes, we are in communication with the ward councillor in the area in Nahon in East London, and this is something that they were looking for to make it easy to get recycling, to increase recycling in that area.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Timekeeper. Is everyone ready? Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Joshua Walter. I'm from Northern Cape, 23 years old. I'm the founder and chairperson of Trailblaze Travels, not Trailblazer Travels. Let me just. Okay. There's some problems here. My apologies for the technical difficulties. Good afternoon once again, guys. My name is Joshua Rolsa. I'm from Kimberley, Northern Cape, 23 years old, and I am the founder and chairperson of Trailblaze Travel and Sustainability. Okay, so there's many underutilized cultural spaces with historical connotation in Kimberley and surrounding areas within the Northern Cape, right? And these places are dilapidated. Nobody knows any information about these places whatsoever, right? Even now, me living in Kimberley for 23 years, there's some places that I didn't know had any historical connotation, right? The second problem is unsung artists. There are so many talented individuals that have the greatest talent that they possibly can be, but these people are unsung, they aren't heard, they aren't seen because they don't have a platform, right? Now, going back to the underutilized historical and cultural spaces, this affects tourism as well, because people overlook the beauty that's in Kimberley and the Northern Cape as a whole. And that's where Trailblaze comes in. Right, so what we'll be doing is we'll be revitalizing these historical sites, right? We aim to use these sites to educate people about the historical connotation and the value that it has in society as a whole. In turn, we hope to also enhance tourism and get people to come back into these spaces. The second thing is we'd like to do murals, right? So murals is how we would be connecting with community artists and essentially enhance their skills in that regard, also while beautifying Kimberley and surrounding areas. Yeah, the impact was also explained in that. Feasibility. For us to implement this properly, we have to set realistic goals, right? Sustainability through partnerships is a big part of scaling your business and growing, and that's what we intend to do. So the last one is community engagement as a success factor, right? Community engagement will help us gain more, for lack of better word, clout, you know? It gives us more credibility in moving forward. So this is a mural that we had done out of pocket. As you can see over there, it was really that looked very ugly. And then we started this, and yeah, only the three of us, my team. So now currently, as we speak, we are currently running a mural series workshop, or we did the mural series workshop on Friday. So I'm very proud to say that we've employed 24 people, and yeah, we're just looking to grow forward. Okay, so our main ask, realistically, is to get office supplies and equipment. However, we have identified the Maibuya Uprising memorial to use this and restore this historical site, because there's a lot of historical connotation connected to this. And this is what we plan to do. So with the mural project, what we're going to do is
Thank you. What's your revenue model?
Okay, these are the financials. So the main source of income at the moment for us to generate revenue, the easiest way for us to do that is through murals, right? So because we are in our first year, as you can see there on the small scale, if we get 8 murals a year, that means 1 mural per 6 weeks. Charging people about 1,500 per square meter, we can then generate a revenue of 240,000. This would help us with operations, daily operations, whatever we need to do, whoever we need to pay, things as such.
Cool. Can you just also go back to the financials?
Okay, so these are estimated things. This is the office supplies, obviously, and then the communications. At the moment, we don't have an office, but because the year is ending next year, we are looking to work with Kumba's skate park. So it's a skate park in Kimberley, and they will avail their office to us.
I just want to go back to the projections and the revenue. Is that based on what you currently are making right now?
We got funded through the NAC, so this is our first mural project, like I say. The first one that we did out of pocket. However, this is the paint that we use, the materials that we use, it amounted to about 5,000. But typically, this is what we would like to charge. So in that regard, using those figures, hopefully we try and aim to get at least 50% of that.
And when did you do the one out of pocket?
This was in, I think, July or August.
And then after that, was there anything else?
Yeah, the NAC funded us, and then we started getting plannings, and now we're doing the mural series. So we'll be doing about five to six murals in the span of this month to Feb.
Have you considered collaborating with industry? Because I know industry like to have that give back initiative where they do that whole active working spaces.
Thank you.
and credit solutions. I'd like to go to this critical slide here. Compliance. It's very important for any company to comply. So you understand that financial space is heavily guarded. It's very heavily guarded. So we are registered with NCR, FSCA, and SARS. Those are our compliance. We offer purchase order funding. We do a variety of financial services, which is invoice discounting, marketplace, a cash and swap, which is personal loans, and then the services that you see below are regulated by FSCA. They are not yet active because we are still waiting for the license to be issued to us, but we did register with FSCA. The ones on top are the ones that are active, which is purchase order funding. The leading services at Tirelo Capital is purchase order funding, which successfully managed to secure investment of 65 million from one of the private investors in South Africa. And I'm so very proud for that because we've been working so very hard the whole entire year of 2024. We are not in operational, we are in a development phase, but we did manage to secure the investment of 65 million, which we're going to start the operations January 2025. 65 million, yes. All right, yes. Our website can be accessed at www.tirelocapital.com. You'll be able to see our work there. Our ask, let me go to our ask. Yes, yeah, I just want you to see what we've this is our ask. This is what we have presented to the investor. For us to get approved, because we had to specify and go into details. Purchase order funding has been granted 50 million, which is starting capital. We're going to use the 50 million to fund startups. When I see you guys, I see my potential customers, because you will be funded. Yes, yes. Because, I mean, when you get the job at municipality or government, where do you go to execute your project? You run around and look for funds. So Tirelo Capital come in between. We only fund validated purchase order. We don't just give you money, but you need to come and bring us the proof of purchase order from either municipality or government or listed private company. And then for the funder, I mean, it's their grace to see what they can add to give us the, the power to increase our investment. But so far, I think with the investment that has been approved of 55 million, and I think we're okay.
Thank you for the. I'm not even going to critique you. I just want to go to your ask. What are you looking for? I mean, you've already got 50 million. So what is your ask?
Yes, like I said, it is with grace of the funder to add what they would like to add. Is their grace. But I mean, I'm presenting what we have already secured from the private investor. It's your grace to say we can add maybe 1 million, 2 million, or 3 million. I'm just saying.
Sorry. Are there any other services that you require, like advisory? Are you sorted? Advisory services?
Is there any other,
Like, beyond this, the funding, is there anything else that you need?
Look, obviously I'm a startup. I'm a company owner, and obviously I go through in terms of learning from others. If there is help within the program, obviously I'll definitely take. But I'm not saying I'm the master or I'm the best. I'm learning as well, like every one of you. Fortunate enough is that we just secured the funding. Yeah.
Yep. I think we also want to give you an opportunity to just tell everyone how they can get a hold of you, how they can apply for funding.
All right. Obviously, look, our companies are powerhouse because you can sell shares within your company. You can sell. I won't disclose how much we have sold, but I mean, we gave the investor something to say, you take this kind of stake, you hold this one. Obviously, you have to be majority, and then they pull money into the company. Easy as that.
But
just
now,
need to make sense.
Now, if someone wants to apply, how do they apply?
With the purchase order.
With anything, like in terms of like your offerings, if anyone here is interested.
Anyone, okay, like I said, we don't just give people money. You have to come with valid purchase order from the government. because we charge you a certain specific percentage, which is 15%. I mean, it's not bad. If you get 200,000 of purchase order, and then, I mean, we're going to charge you 15%, and then, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Lungisa Pelicans Boza, the Managing Director at Pelican Solutions. We are an ICT company looking to strive in the IT industry. We have identified an obstacle that traditional office environments are often outdated, inefficient, poor space utilization, lack of real-time data hindering productivity, the increasing demand for employee well-being, and cybersecurity concerns. We are here to offer a comprehensive platform integrating Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, cloud technologies to transform modern offices into intelligent, efficient, and productive workspaces. Our Internet of Things office management has smart lighting, climate control, and security systems inclusive of workspace utilization sensors for optimal space management. Our AI tools has virtual assistants for scheduling meetings, setting reminders, and task management. We run robust cybersecurity measures and data encryption. For your employee well-being, we supply smartwatches for health monitoring and wellness programs. Our revenue comes from our subscription plans, hardware sales and leasing, and through consultation services. We are targeting small, medium enterprises, remote-first companies, and companies looking to modernize their workspaces. It has been projected that this market will grow by 11.04% between 2024 to 2028, resulting to the market volume of 22 trillion rand by 2028. We are marketing our product through social media, attending industry events, piloting our programs in tech-savvy urban areas. We are currently in collaboration with office equipment manufacturers, Internet of Things vendors, and cybersecurity firms. We retain our customers through our excellent customer support, regular updates, and new feature installations. This is an all-in-one platform for productivity and wellness. We are going to break even within 2 years and generate approximately a revenue of 1.2 million by year 3. We are currently seeking for a cash injection of 450,000 for product development, marketing, and expansion. Our profit margins are healthy, sitting at 25% per product sold. Through our community social investment, we are able to offer skills transfer, donate school uniform to the needy, and currently we are running 2 learnership programs for cybersecurity and technical support in partnership with Casper Sky. One must preach, teach, and elaborate so those who sit far can realize it's here. Thank you.
No, thank you for the presentation. On my side, I just want to get clarity. Who exactly are you targeting? Is it corporate, or is it just multifaceted where it doesn't matter as long as you can offer that unique service? I'm trying to understand your target market specifically.
We are targeting almost everyone who wants to modernize their workspaces and remote-first companies. Currently, we are having Rigas Properties, whom they've bought a block of flats for us to revamp and turn their offices into smart workspace solutions. And during lunch, I had a very call from the Mbombela local municipality. On Tuesday, we are going to sign a 5-year contract to revamp and maintain the Mbombela Stadium offices.
Well done. I'm happy, thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm ready. Okay. Imagine you're a butchery owner and each and every single day you face the exact same challenges, managing fluctuating demand. Meaning the meat cut that the customer might buy today, they might not buy next week. Overstocking and understocking and preventing meat spoilage. Now imagine you're a customer, you want access to fresh meat cut, variety, affordable meat prices and convenient. But finding these deals and knowing what is available locally is a hassle. Posters outdated and time is valuable. These are the challenges Meat Dasher is trying to solve. With our solutions, butchery owners will be able to share their real-time stock in the app, and also they can offer promo discount for meat near their expiring date. Also, customer, due to the fact that different butcheries will be registered under the platform, a customer can buy a variety of meat. And then economic impact, I'm planning to hire those food delivery drivers. And then within the Meat Dasher app, I want to target those informal meat sellers, those ones that post via Facebook. Yeah, I want them to sell here at Meat Dasher platform. And then for economic, social impact, Meat Dasher is going to enable butcheries to reduce their meat waste, which is sustainable for the environment. Market feasibility, the meat market is worth 250 billion. I'm targeting 8 townships and 3 suburbs in Ekurhuleni East. Operational feasibility, Lula Rise is a recruitment company. They recruit food delivery drivers for apps like Uber Eats. They train them, they give them scooters and licenses for free. My competition are apps like Pick and Pay, ASAP, but Pick and Pay ASAP doesn't work in every location and every suburb, so the market is still unserved. Okay, I was able to start a business with 1,200, and in 8 months I was able to achieve 7,000 worth of sales. This will watch it during question and answer. And then the blue part is the number of users, and then the red part is the number, or it's the revenues. We'll go more into details during Q&A. And then my ask is between 300,000 and 500,000. It's going to go mostly towards building the app and renovating the office, and also purchasing butchery equipment. And then this is me, I'm the sole founder. Currently, I'm still teaching myself web development. And then these are the platforms whereby you can find Meat Dasher. Thank you.
See, you plan on developing an app for this?
Yes.
And how are you currently operating?
So currently I'm posting on Facebook and WhatsApp. That's how I'm managing to get my clients. And then I'm also working with my mom. She is the one who's delivering the meat to the customers. I'm handling like the sales, the marketing, the finance, the admin work.
Sorry, what was your ask again? What do you need right now?
Between 300 and 500,000. But currently what I need the most is a pencil, and also to develop the app and purchase other butchery equipment, like the one to make your sausages, your meat patties, etc., to grow the business, because I'm operating.
Okay, and now what resources do you actually have? Like refrigerators, is that something
No,
that you have?
refrigerators, I need them as well, because I don't have them. Currently, I just buy meat cut, and then I add my markup, and then that's how like I'm operating, since I need resources, like funding, yes.
Okay, cool, thank you.
Thank you so much. Don't you want to watch the prototype, or, yeah, please bleed. I forgot. Yeah, cool.
Below that are the on-sale products, on the products on which discounts are given. Below that are the best-selling products. And at the bottom you can see the top.
So with the ask, will the majority of the money go towards the app development?
Yes, it will depend on the money you guys give me. So the cheapest guy that I found to develop the app said he wants 42,000, but the highest is between 80 and 120,000. So, yeah.
Directed to the panel where you can upload your personal details such as your name, your phone number, title, upload the logo.
And with the hosting, is that including the hosting?
Yeah, I included everything, back end, including where the butcheries.
1, 2. All right. Sambonani, greetings, Dumelang. My name is Mpho. I'm from GSTAT. GSTAT is a social enterprise dedicated to inspire and empower individuals between the ages of 18 and 50 years living in Tabansu and Bloemfontein through sewing skills, mixed clothes, and foster entrepreneurship. I'm sure many of us in the room are aware that South Africa is a country with high unemployment rate. And one of the causes of that is shortage of skill. And so as a business, we believe that everyone deserves the opportunity to gain valuable skills and earn a living regardless of their educational background. We offer accessible sewing lessons at an affordable price in a short period of time and groom our students to start generating sales. We target unemployed individuals, recent graduates, current workers. We have in-person session, and for online, we use WhatsApp. Our competition is colleges and universities. What's unique about us, we really don't care whether you have matric or not. We can enroll 15 people for in-person and over 20 for online session. How we make money is we have in-person session, WhatsApp. We also groom our students or create channels for them to sell their products. We manufacture clothes and do embroidery services. We pride ourselves with some of our students who are on completion and started their own businesses to generate an income for themselves. We are a team of 4 people. We are still a developing business, but this is our financials. So our ask is 100,000. 25,000 will be used to set up an online set for courses. 75 will be used for equipment, cutting table, marketing material, and stock. In future, we hope to have a site for our online courses, supply stores with some of our ready-made products, such as the bags here. They start from 40 Rand all the way to 300. And I came with stock. If you want to check out more of our bags, you can come to my room. It's 1119. Continue to increase the number of students and set up key partners to fund those who can afford our sessions. We are a social enterprise that transfers skills and promote entrepreneurship. That means if you come to us, we will empower you. I thank you. So I have my sister and my nephew, Lana, for support. They're here.
Can you please just go to your slide about your team?
Team, okay. So that's myself, the most underpaid person. My mother for production. We outsource bookkeeper. And then my sister, she's the one who handles the social media.
So since you spoke about teaching, who's doing the teaching? Your
Myself.
Mother?
So I have a background in clothing production.
Okay, I just needed that clarity. Thank you.
Thank you.
So which one is the main business? Is it the bags or the
It's the teaching.
The teaching.
So our bags and making of clothes is just another revenue. Yeah. So basically, if you come to us, we give you the skill with the intention that you go out and start your business. So we take you the journey. We are not in the business of issuing out certificates and hosting graduation ceremonies. Our selling point is come to us, we give you the skill, and then start something with that skill.
But have you considered accreditation? Because that comes with a lot of, revenue for yourself.
I'm going to give you a short answer to your question. I'm also going to ask you a question. So the shortest answer is no, we're not yet. My question is, are you asking because based on my pitch, you think we're trying to be a school? If the answer is yes, no, we're not trying to be another school. We have many of those. And we are here, as you can see, VETS is one of those. What we are trying to do, think us as an incubator where we give skills and then take you through to start your own business.
Funding for those lessons, because I think some of them you give them out for free.
No, we don't give. That's why our future plans is to have key partners so that guys like yourself, Absa, can fund for those who can't afford.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Standing in front of you, it's Sive Tabete. I'm an environmental health practitioner by profession. I've got experience working at the municipality as a health inspector. So after 4 years, I decided to resign and start this baby here, Shoba Consultant. The reason being was that I've seen a lot of young entrepreneurs battling with compliance, of which is food safety and hygiene, occupational health and safety, environmental management, and waste management. I don't want to waste so much time. I want to move a bit because I know my judges. Where are they hurrying to ask me? Let us move. Okay, the problem here is actually the lack of compliance. Most of the entrepreneurs are they're lacking compliance. Many small and medium micro enterprises are struggling with understanding and adhering to hygiene and safety regulation. And then another problem is job creation. A lot of people are unemployed. Another problem is limited access to trainings, of which they also involve the food safety and hygiene. And then, as Shoba Consultant, we are bringing a solution, of which is consultation services, especially to a lot of you who are in the food sector. I saw that. Training programs, I'm busy now training about my friend for the spazas. Internal hygiene audit, these are the inspection we do for our businesses. So what's the impact? We create a lot of jobs. We're going to have increased sales. We're going to have sustainable business practices. We are moving. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm coming to our visibility. Our visibility is going to be market demand. See, nama partnerships, nama scalable models. So I want to move a bit. I don't want to waste the time. This is our lean cover canvas model. My judges are watching. I think I will answer some of the questions when we move. But I wanted to rush here. On our financials, we have made a lot of sales. Why? It's because of this food poisoning. We've made a lot of sales, and we're still growing. This food poisoning is not a good thing, but it has boosted my company, and it's still going there. We are moving a bit. We are moving. Our ask, here we are. I need something like 250,000 for my salaries of my staff. I need a fleet of cars. Office equipment is 50. I just need the 750,000 and then I will be fine. Let me move a bit. I've got, this is my team, Sive Tabete. I'm an environmental health practitioner. This one, she's dealing with our admin. This one is our Zolotov, our IT guy. So I want to say something before the time kicks me out. We have been appointed by the South African Parliament to be the hygiene auditors of the Parliament. We are inspecting. Department of Education has also allowed me to train the mamas who are catering inside the school and those who are outside. Thank you.
Back to your ask, in terms of like salaries, every time I see that, what happens if we give you 250 and then it runs out? What's the plan afterwards?
What
in terms of like staff salaries, maybe you forecasted that for 6 months. What happens after it runs out? How are you going to pay your people now?
Okay, thank you, sir. When it comes to this, on the staff salaries, if once we start operating, the market is so good. The market is so good, people are bound to pay. As I've alluded, that we've got trainings back to back. The whole of this December, I will be booked. Nobody's going to touch me. I will be busy with trainings. All the spaza shop owners are going to be trained by. Anyways, I've got only one competitor in South Africa. It's NOSA. Yes, we will maintain this. In 3 months, we will be sorted. I just estimated this just for 12 months. But in 3 months, we will be fine. We will be good to run. I just want to kickstart the Parliament project and then do the Department of Education. We are just trying to eliminate the food poisoning issue that is engulfing our country. Thank you, sir.
Ngiyabonga Tabet, ukhuphuka nayo, but on my side, it's not even a question, maybe it's a recommendation. In the room, we have someone who's doing PO funding. So maybe engage him, because you did talk about trying to get this to kickstart, and you just spoke about something about Parliament. So I'm assuming you have a PO, so maybe engage him just to see what you can do.
Thank you so much. I'm sure.
I think it's Tirelo Capital, I think it was. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, colleagues. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm ready to start. My name is Pastor Tsubani, and I'll be presenting energy and tech solutions. Electricity fuels education, businesses, and personal life as it is. It's a basic need in South Africa, and yet people, they don't have access to electricity. Also, plastic waste is crippling our environment. Plastic waste is crippling our environment. It's a big issue. Yeah, sure, there are people practicing recycling, but then what are they doing with it? What are they producing with plastic? At Energy and Tech Solutions, we are not just only about problems, but we are also about solutions. We have came about portable power stations, whereby they're working as a backup power. They are there to provide you a miniana electricity that you can use to power up your laptop, your phone, your router while you're on the go, while you're traveling, while you're camping. We are your people. That's what electro boosters do. And we are also venturing into plastic recycling, whereby we'll be producing 3D printers filament using plastic bottles. We are not only going to focus on plastic bottles, there are different kinds of plastic bottles, of which we'll be venturing into those kind of different plastic bottles and produce different kind of products, such as hair combs. Moving along, we also have another product in hand that we're actually prototyping, of which is called a hybrid system. It will be a system using hydrogen and solar energy. So during the day, we'll be charging using solar, and during the night, we'll be charging using hydrogen. Right, moving along, we have impact. Okay, moving along, we have impact. We have impacted 10 people who bought our our products, and they were able to have access to electricity. We were able to train over 500 learners by just giving them battery innovation and teaching them about renewable energy sustainability. Feasibility. Both these solutions that we're bringing, they have market demand, and it's a low-cost raw material, and so it has social and environmental impact. Financials. Talking about the financials, in 2023, we had 75,000 rand officially received from Ford through a challenge called Ford C3 Challenge, and that's what helped us to actually be where we are and be able to produce our portable power stations. And we're able to generate revenue, about 25,000 rand, and we're able to receive about 27,000 from Schneider Electric. Our ask, we are basically asking for 100,000 rand, of which it will be used to accelerate our business. It will be us. Thank you.
You just go to your team, please. And just talk me through. I just want to, because this is a unique set of expertise that is required from this, so I just want you to take me through the qualifications of all experience.
Oh, okay, so I myself, I'm a graduate in mechanical engineering, and we have Noah, who's the co-founder and a director. He's also a graduate in mechanical engineering. He's pursuing honors in mechanical engineering. And we have Roshka Provels, who is a project engineer, and she's a mechanical engineer. And we have Zizo, she's in marketing. We have Mpoli Fiswana, who's also in marketing, and we have Dumela Masimini, who's in marketing.
I'll give my 30 seconds to Vuyo.
Thank you, leadership. I've got a quick question. You're asking 100K, right?
Yes.
What's the value of your company? And I'm asking this question of what's the value of your company because 100K can come in many forms. Can come as a donation, can come as a grant funding, can come as an investment to your company, can come as a loan. So I'm interested to know what's the value.
Can you please just clarify value in terms of what?
So,
just so that I understand.
If I'm
your
interested
question.
to, let's say, to invest 100K to your business, right?
Yeah.
And I need to know what stake am I getting. So I'm asking you, what's the value of the company?
In terms of shares, we're only willing to give you 5% of our shares in a company. Given the fact that you're not only the person who will be investing in our company, we're also getting other investors who would want a stake in our company. So we are reserving other shares for them. If not 5%, we go lower.
So you guys are building this from scratch?
We did do the prototype, but then because we don't have the capacity and the certifications for us to do the product ourselves, we went ahead and and outsourced to get external.
Greetings, my name is Tando Vimba, and I'm the co-founder of a digital tech cooperative called Tech Innovators Hub. And I've got a really special project that I've been working on for the past couple of years, which is only starting to take shape right now. I'm really passionate about it, and I would like to share it with you guys. So I'm based in the Eastern Cape, in the rural part of the Eastern Cape. All of us are struggling currently in the country. There's high data prices.
You buy data, you're not sure how much it's worth, it just goes out so quickly. Internet connection is only affordable in 29 out of 195 countries in the entire world. There's a 50% of women are less likely to be using the internet. 88% people online are accessing content just in one language, which is English. We're trying to bridge the digital divide by bridging the socio-economic gaps and creating access to cheap, affordable internet to rural communities. The problem that we're addressing is Emakaya Wi-Fi, which is a product of Tech Innovators Hub. Firstly, remote areas don't have access to internet. There's over 15.8 million houses that are not connected to the internet, and most of those houses are based in rural communities. The current data prices are too high. You're looking at an average of a monthly payment of about 875 per month. There's increasing demand. Currently, the solution that we're providing is we provide residential public Wi-Fi to rural communities. We offer affordable data through a data voucher and internet access to communities. The system that we're using is basically public Wi-Fi hotspots. These hotspots, we're able to set them up in rural communities. Currently, we're working on a pilot project of about 20 hotspots in an area in Mthatha called Mandela Park, which is a rural area. These hotspots are solar powered. They link back to a backhaul of a tower that we've got access to. I work with a company that has access to all the towers in the country, which is, it gives me access to all the technology that I'm able to do. The target and the impact that we want to create is within the OR Tambo District Municipality, which is made up of over 350,000 households. And we're targeting basically all those households within the next 5 to 10 years. Currently, the project, as I said, we're working on a feasibility study of Mandela Park, creating about 20 hotspots with a radius that covers over 7,500 individuals and 2,500 households. This is a typical hotspot, what would look like that would set up in a village. The target market, as I said, is households and small businesses. We're looking at our competitors as Ikecha, Vuma, Isi Internet, and what really sets us apart is that we're based in the rural communities and we're empowering rural communities. Whoa.
Can you please jump to your ask?
So my ask is 1.5 million rand to set up these 20 hotspots in Mandela. We've done a feasibility study of how much all the equipment is going to cost, the installations, basically the capex, and we're looking at an opex of about 28,000, and we also need to get a vehicle for us to be able to move around. This is with this partnership that I currently have, it's going to allow me basically, once I set up those 20 hotspots, we're looking at also generating serious revenue in terms of gross profit. First year we're looking at a loss, but second year we're going to break even in terms of our gross profit. I mean, our net profit, we're looking at breaking even and making it about 106,000 in terms of generating revenue based on those 20 hotspots. And once that grows, then we're able to see the projections and basically finances growing in terms of revenue that we're able to generate and profit. But within year 2, we're looking at being cash flow positive after having invested that 1.5 million into getting all the technology that we need right now.
Thank you for that. And so you're on ideation, you're now ready to commercialize?
Yes, so I've done feasibility, I've got the right partners in place. I just need resources, basically. It's not even about money, it's about me getting the resources to set up those 20 hotspots in Mandela Park. We've already got a network of the chiefs within the Eastern Cape on the ground and the right people in terms of making sure that the project is implementable within the community that we want to pilot in. Once we pilot that whole community, then we've got access to 5 local municipalities. That's going to allow us to really, see a real return on investment.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Can you give yourselves a round of applause, please? You all did exceptionally well, and I wish you guys all the best of luck. And like I said before in the morning, if you do not find yourself in the emerging 30, do not feel discouraged, but continue with your journey. May we please welcome Ukensani Nyambi to come and do some closing remarks.
Hi, guys. Hi. I know it's been a long day, but please, you guys had lunch, Mus. Wow, guys, I can't believe it. Give yourselves a hand. This was absolutely amazing. Like, we've been to all the tours. All of you should know me except Northwest. But we've been to all the tours, so having you all in one room, it's like, you've made our job very difficult. Because maybe it should be emerging 15, eh? Okay, cool. I just have a few things that I just wanted to mention, right? I think what's important is to always leverage the people in the room. So many of you are marketing yourselves while you're pitching, right? So you don't know who's in the room. Maybe you have an investor in the room, aka Terelo, but you don't know all of that, right? So always show up and leverage everyone in the room. Sometimes you don't need land, you just need to partner up with someone who already has the land. Sometimes you don't need certain resources, right? And then I think another thing that I saw was lacking a bit, and maybe the Emerging 30 program will assist on this, is knowing your target market and knowing when to broaden it up so that you can change your selling prices. I feel like some of you guys have exceptional businesses, but your pricing is not great. You're not going to become a millionaire with that pricing, guys. So I think there's an area of improvement there. Intellectual property is also very, very important. So if you are going to show us something that you're not meant to be showing us, alert everyone beforehand, before it comes up, so that there are no cameras, no one is taking pictures, right? Because you want to protect your intellectual property. So I think that's another thing that you just need to be cognizant of. Go-to-market strategy. I think there's area of improvement there, right? Figuring out how am I going to get this market that I say I'm going to get. If I'm saying 15% of the total market, then how am I going to get it? What's my actual marketing strategy? And is this enough for me to get those people? Part of that is doing enough market research, speaking to your customers, even if it's just a sample of your customers, to kind of understand if you're going to reach those numbers. Yeah, I think that is most of it before I get to announcements. But another hand for you guys, everyone. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Cool. So before we leave, it's going to be dinner right now. So you guys will head to convocation. There should be like some of the assistants helping you guys to go to convocation. Those who don't know, it's on the west side. That's west. This is east campus. That's the cool campus. This is not so cool campus. I'm kidding. Cool. So you guys will have dinner there. And just before you go, please just check your names, your business name and your surname with Olwetu or the document that you received. If there was any error in the document, not in your presentation, in that document, then please just alert us. Ne? We don't want to be writing the wrong name on your certificate. And then the last thing, just please give Olwetu your age. Just, we're doing checks. Just now, some of you are 16. So please just give your age to Olwetu, and just so that we make sure that we've done a precise check on everything. But thank you so much, guys. It was so lovely seeing everyone again. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Everything is happening at the Great Hall, but you will be given more information on that, okay? Cool. Thank you.